Good morning, everybody. So, I got a bunch of different things are going through my mind today. So, I was remember one time a long time ago, like I'm gonna say, oh, geez, 30 something, even maybe more years than that when I was in Weight Watchers years and years ago. And I remember that when there was a guy, we had a guy who was that led our group, and he was telling us all these different facts about losing weight and the average amount you're supposed to lose a week, which was 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds, and all this stuff, right? But there was never any place that we could go and research and everything. And I've always been a bit of a cynical person. A lot of things happened to me as a child that just created cynicism. It's there. It just is what it is. But at the same time, I'm very open-minded. I'm very open to trying new things, trying new supplements. My dad would tell me about stuff. I would try it. Different people would tell me. I mean, that's why I've tried every diet and every diet aid out there, right? Because I'm open-minded. But I'm also very cynical, so I don't always believe what people tell me just because they say it's so, right? So if I was on YouTube, Facebook, all these different social medias, and I was telling people things, and it was just me saying stuff like thylakoids will help block your appetite, and they'll make you not want to eat, and they'll help you lose weight, and and you can only get them in greens and stuff like that. And people be like, well, I don't know about that. But there's scientific research papers. I try to always provide the research papers, where I found the information, where you can find the information, tell you to go Google it. I want you guys to research all the information for anything I give you. If I tell you that we lose weight through our respiration and breathing, it's because I've learned about this and read about this and researched this, and I try to direct you guys towards it the best I can. So knowing that, you guys know, you've spent enough time with me in this group and stuff that you know that if I say that something is a certain way that I have found by researching or throughout the years or whatever, somewhere I've got some fact-based evidence of some sort. So now let's just pretend that everything I tell you up till now, everything I've told you about losing weight and how I've lost all the weight that I've lost and how I'm maintaining my weight loss and how I live my life and the lifestyle and all that, is everything is facts, everything is truth, everything is just, it is what it is. So the only thing you really have to do at this point in your life that you've never done before, or maybe you have, maybe it didn't work before, is you have to completely give yourself over to the process that I'm telling you works. Because this little thing about everybody thinking that we're special little snowflakes, we're all little special snowflakes, and just because it worked for you doesn't mean it's going to work for me, and just because it worked for you doesn't mean it's going to work for her. It's not going to work for him, and bullshit. Certain things are the same for all of us. We all pee, we all cry tears, we all have spit in our mouth. Certain things are the same for all of us because we're humans. We live inside human bodies. Yes, there are things that are different with our bodies. Our hormonal things can be different. Our metabolisms can be different. I mean, have you ever seen a truly skinny person? I had a friend that was 6'8". He weighed like 140 pounds and he could eat 10,000 calories a day and not gain a pound. Some of us really special. We are individuals. We are special snowflakes, but we also have a lot of commonalities. And if science says thylakoids can help everybody lose weight, it can diminish everybody's appetite, blah, 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 then there has to be a little bit more to it than that, right? If intermittent fasting helps pretty much everybody across the board drop their blood sugars, again, not such special snowflakes, right? So all you really have to do to get this, to get over that hump of change in your life, to get to the other side of this where you're like, woohoo, everything is good. All you have to do to get there is give yourself over to the process. And you do that for 10 days at a time, 20 days at a time, 30 days at a time. I believe that it takes 30 days to get anything kind of going in your brain. So give yourself 30 days of saying, for the next 30 days, I'm going to do this process exactly the way it's laid out and see what happens at the end of the 30 days. And then I'm going to decide from there what I'm going to do going forward. And then at that point, you can say, I think I'm going to give this another 30 days, another 30. That's how I got here. This June, July will be 3 years since I started researching the whole low carb, vegan, keto, the whole thing. Never been happier in my life. Never knew this was coming. Never knew I was going to have this life. And sometimes it can bring me to tears. They can. I'm very grateful. I give gratitude every single day. Um, I am so glad that I was willing to be open-minded. I was willing to believe the research that I was reading and what I was seeing and what was happening to myself. And I was willing to go 30 days at a time. And I was just willing to just keep doing it until it took over for me and I didn't have to fight it no more. It just happened. Now things just happen. I don't have to fight them. I don't have to. It's so easy, guys. Life is easy. Life is serene. And it was because I was willing to give myself over to the process. Well, for me, I was willing to create a process because I kind of created the process, right? But I was willing to live a process. I was willing to give myself over to what I had to do because what I had done for all my life had never worked, had never worked. None of those mindsets had worked. None of those thoughts had worked. None of the actions had worked. None of the habits had worked. I had to completely move everything to this side. And I had to go, oh, toss that one out. Now let's replace it with this. When I tell you guys every once in a while to replace a negative thought with a positive thought, and I'll reframe it for you sometimes, it really does matter. It really does matter. Okay, I'm not going to go on and on today because that's really all I had on my mind. Hope this helps. Somehow I hope it helps you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye.